Your show will go live in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Blog Talk Radio.
The views and opinions expressed on GoPro Radio Network shows are solely those of the speakers and are not necessarily the views or opinions of GoPro Radio Networks, Inc. or its affiliates. These broadcasts are provided on the understanding that they do not constitute professional advice or services. Individuals who speak in these broadcasts express their own opinions, experiences, and conclusions. GoPro Radio Networks and its affiliates do not necessarily endorse or oppose any particular opinion or conclusion discussed in these broadcasts. You may not edit, modify, or redistribute these broadcasts in any way without the express permission of GoPro Radio Networks, Inc. GoPro Radio Networks assumes no liability for any of your activities in connection with these broadcasts or for your use of these broadcasts in connection with your website, computer, or playing device.
Yeah, people. What's poppin'? What's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game you tuned into. This sexy party show on the GoPro Radio Network. What's going on? The calling number is 347-308-8977. 347-308-8977. And, first, I just got to say, I'm on OkCupid right now. And these women are looking horrible. Like, seriously, what the hell is wrong with you ladies? Like, men just care about how you look, and you're going to give me these whack-ass pictures talking about what's up. No, man, like, stop. Anyway, so so today we're going to be talking about, pornography and
how it affects the sexual experience.
Yes, you know what I'm saying? And we basically have an awesome guest today. And it's my dude Telly. He's an author. He has a book called Appetite for Sex coming out, so he's gonna be here later in the show. You know what I'm saying? And so today we're gonna be getting it in and making it pop. You feel what I'm saying? But so first we gotta actually get into the news orgy though, because we got a lot of news to talk about. Because it's a lot of shit popping today. Yeah. So let's start with the let's save the good shit for last.
Can you hear that?
Yes, I can hear it.
Clearly and loudly?
I can hear it.
Really?
No.
So we're gonna talk about, there's a lot of shit going on, but we're gonna save the best for last. We gotta get in Donald Sterling's ass in a second.
Yeah.
Pause. But first off, what's happening? This lady had sex. No.
Wait a second.
What happened?
Isn't there what is this?
A what?
Ruthless Ambition. No, not this book.
Oh, right.
There's another book that was in the news.
Right. I forgot. Oh my God. What the hell is wrong with me? Jesus Christ. Woo. What is wrong with me, people?
You're being affected by the Sterling.
Exactly. This is why Miles is this is why I associate with black people. Okay?
Let's take an Instagram right after the show.
Because they remember shit like this, okay? You got to go to MrLocario.com and go and get How to Have Sex with Two Women a Day, the book, the ebook. It's awesome. Yes. It'll teach you how to have sex with multiple women without having to be a millionaire. You understand? You can be broke and still get bitches. You feel what I'm saying? You ain't gotta own
the Clippers or nothing.
Exactly. So you can get a lot of chicks by going to MrLocario.com, go to AlexSexyNaked.com, go to Amazon.com to get this. You can get it at Amazon too. You know what I'm saying? And there's so many things that you're going to learn in this goddamn book. You feel what I'm saying? This even tells you how to, fuck with chicks at your job. But I'm just giving you a disclaimer. If you get fired, it's not my fault. Okay? I'm just telling you. So it warns you in the book. So I'm just saying. But get this shit. Go to MrLocario.com. Get How to Have Sex with Two Women a Day. It is awesome. Yeah. So talking about sex or
wait, something else that's in the news.
What happened?
How do you make holy water?
How?
You boil the hell out of it. All right, yeah. So what?
We're gonna be doing that all day, people. I'm just letting you know now. We're gonna be talking about all that. So there's this lady who apparently she's a teacher, and she gave her student a lap dance.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
For his birthday.
And I blame the Sexy Party Show because she probably was listening to us and got influenced to do craziness. You see what I'm saying? But this is the thing, like, my issue with teachers and fucking with their students is that I hate the fact that all these teachers are fucking with their students.
Yeah.
But then when a grown-ass man is trying to holler, they acting like they don't know what's going on.
There's something wrong.
What is this? Is this a power thing?
It's a power thing. Of course it is. Pedophiles aren't about love or lust. It's about power. I mean that's my opinion. It's my opinion.
So if guys pretend to give you ladies power, would y'all just shut up and just
probably
will? You know what I'm saying?
Will.
I don't think it will happen because right now it seems like y'all have power and y'all still ain't getting on board.
And I ain't gonna, I would get this teacher the business. I mean, she could have just came straight to the Sexy Party Show. She would have got
right. She wasn't that bad looking either.
Nah,
you know what I'm saying?
She got natural hair and shit. I dig it.
Right.
She looked like maybe like a low budget like Angela Bassett maybe.
Yeah,
type,
right.
Because she looked fit and she got like
definitely inappropriate, but I do think like to be charged as a sex offender because she will be. I think it's a little over the top.
Yeah.
Wow, that is crazy.
In the sound room, they say she looked like a man.
They hating.
They
hating.
She looked good enough to get the business.
Right. But yeah,
she did look like a man though. She was wearing pants.
Right.
She was wearing pants. But I wonder what she was wearing on the day. Why haven't they released the videotape yet? I want to see it.
What she was wearing while she was doing the lap dance?
When she was doing the lap dance.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know.
How old was this kid? Like 15 or something?
He's in middle school, so he couldn't be any older than what?
He couldn't be older than 16.
Wow. That's
it was
crazy.
his birthday though.
Why these kids be snitching?
Still inappropriate.
Why are these kids snitching? You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to know.
In the classroom with kids, never.
By the way, I saw this movie. It's called A Teacher. Go on Netflix and watch A Teacher. And it's about a teacher. I'm going to spoil it for you anyway. It's about a teacher who's fucking with her student, and he's probably like 16 or 17. And during the movie, the teacher fucks up the whole situation. If you notice, in the movie, it was not the kid. The kid was keeping it G. He said, look, I'm going to fuck the shit out of you. I'm going to keep quiet. She started catching feelings and started stalking this little nigga. You know what I'm saying? And that's how she got caught. So
there's a problem.
So for you ladies out there, chill the fuck out.
Ladies, teachers, stop fucking your kids.
Exactly.
Come to the Sexy Party Show. I will fuck you.
Exactly. It's that simple. And in other news,
it's believable. I will fuck them. I mean, it's better than fucking your students,
right? Right. And in other news, there's been some more molestation with some dude in jail. What happened? He molested some guy molested his 1-year-old son or something like that?
He molested and killed his 1-year-old son. I think there's something psychologically wrong with him.
Right.
But he's
think?
He's like, you think?
But the story goes that he got sent to jail in Brazil.
Oh, wow.
And it's rough out there. And I don't know, like in America, you can plead insanity and they throw you in a madhouse or something.
Right.
They put you with other sex offenders so that you're safe. You have something in common with
right.
But wherever he's at in Brazil, they don't give a fuck. They sent him in a regular prison.
Right.
And like 20 guys raped the shit out of him.
Wow.
Like busted open his asshole. They had to sew it back.
Oh.
When they sewed it back up, they put him back in general population. They raped his ass again. There's a picture of this man on the internet with blood running down his leg, and his boxers are like soaked with blood and what looks like shit water. Like, it's just horrible.
Oh my God.
Because you know how prisoners like to make an excuse to fuck you?
Exactly.
They're like, oh, you killed your kid and raped him, so we're gonna do bad things to you, when they know they just wanted ass in the first place.
Oh my God. That is crazy.
I mean, I know what he did to his son was wrong, but there's obviously something wrong with him mentally, and just on some human to human shit.
Right.
I feel bad for what he's going through.
That's crazy.
It is what it is.
Man.
Nigga, don't go to jail in any other country. Don't go to jail. Fuck that.
Period.
Shit, America.
Period.
They be fucking you in here too.
Wow.
You ever watch the Scared Straight shit?
Oh God, I don't even want to.
Oh yes.
Fucked up.
I'm not even a criminal, and I'm like bullshit. Let me pay my parking tickets. Don't come.
Yo, the one night I spent in jail, I was lucky. I was like the odd man, so I got a room to myself.
Oh, nice.
Like every nigga had, it was 2 by 2 by 2 by 2. And I was just lucky, and I fell right on the odd number,
That's
and
crazy.
I had a room by.
That's not it. They was like, this nigga never make it.
They probably right. They probably right. Oh my god.
Oh man, I can't. That shit is depressing.
Yeah, that's
But anyway, so we gotta talk about Donald Sterling.
Wait. Don't start yet. Hold on.
You got some audio? You got. the black or white shit. Well, obviously the Donald Sterling, it does matter if you're black or white.
Yes, it does.
So, the thing is this, man. Like, me and Miles were talking about this the other day, and black folks, you need to understand something. It's not about you, okay?
No.
It's about money.
It's about money.
Yeah, that's really what it's about.
Yeah.
And all that happened is Donald Sterling and his rich friends and his buddies and shit, they're like, hey, we make a lot of money, so we can't have you associating with the niggers that we put in these positions to make shit fucked up for life. They don't want Donald Sterling to be caught up in nigger shit.
Right.
You understand? Because the powers that be created nigger shit so they can make money off of us. You understand what I'm saying? So they need to put up this front. Notice that he kept saying public.
Right.
He kept saying, you can fuck these guys, you can do whatever you want, just don't make it public.
Right.
Because when you make shit public, you make shit open for people to see, and it gets in their subconscious. Right. So people can't know that, he's associating, or his girl or whoever's associating with these other black men.
Right.
And the thing is, someone like Magic Johnson, who is like the man, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's accomplished all this shit. He's rich. He's
international businessman.
He does all this shit, and he's still shitting on Magic Johnson.
Very successful Hall of Fame basketball player.
And he doesn't want her taking a picture with him.
Still doesn't want her taking a picture with him
because his local his buddies who have billions and billions of dollars who he works with, his network, don't want him doing that. So he has to tell her, look, you fucking up my money by being with these guys. So I'm getting calls from niggas who I fuck with.
Right. And my first question was, who's calling this guy?
Right.
Because he said that in the audio, if you listen. And there was a lot of stuff said in the audio that people need to pick up on.
Right.
So they can realize that it's less about making black people feel bad.
Right.
So all of you rappers cursing him out, you're not doing anything. He doesn't even know what worldstarhiphop.com is.
Right.
He's not gonna see it. You're wasting your fucking time. Plies made a whole song about this nigga. Like, just stop. just fucking stop. Stop being butthurt. Wealthy white niggas don't like you. Kanye West told us that years ago when Katrina happened.
Right, exactly.
They don't like you. They love when you fucking wait in line at Foot Locker in the cold to buy their sneakers.
Right.
But other than that, you could drop dead.
Right, exactly.
Just know that and be all right with it from now on.
Right.
They don't even exist. They don't even have to drop dead because they really don't exist.
They don't exist to these guys. Is what I'm saying.
No.
So as far as black folks, we gotta do shit together on our own.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, no matter how much white supremacy tries to fuck with us, you know what I'm saying?
So who called this nigga? I wonder if like Donald Trump.
It was Donald Trump. It was
Bill Gates or when
it was.
Is that your bitch I seen on Instagram taking pictures with Magic Johnson? You know he's a competing businessman. You know if we fuck around, he might try to buy our teams and shit, right?
It was the guy. It was the guy who owns the color blue who called. For real, you're like the guy. Imagine you're the guy who owns the color blue. That's the guy that's calling him. The guy he has gazillions of dollars.
That's a rich nigga right there.
Every time you wear blue, he gets a check. You know?
He had a chance to own the color black, but he was like, no,
exactly.
It's too ethnic. I can't associate with that.
Nothing with that.
That's fucked up. All this racism is killing me.
And another thing too, the headline said that he didn't want black people at the game.
Right.
Correction, people. He was telling her not to invite black people to the game because if she invites black people to the game, that means she would be sitting next to them.
Right.
Which further increases the chances of her being taken pictures of sitting next to black people.
Right. And
that was the point.
Right. And that's supposedly his girl. Supposedly. So you don't want your girl taking pictures with some other nigga, and then it's gonna be like they know that she fucking these other guys. They know that, but he, you know, it's gonna look funny at the end of the day with all that bullshit. You feel what I'm saying? You guys, you're tuned into the GoPro Radio Network. Guys, we gotta take a break though. Shit.
Yeah, we gotta.
When we come back, we gotta talk more about this because I got some more shit to talk about. So, guys, you guys are tuned into the Sexy Party Show on the GoPro Radio Network. Holla, yeah. iTex Media presents the greatest website ever, iLookSexyNaked.com. This is the best place on the internet for checking out the hottest chicks and for info on sex, dating, and relationships. Make sure you check out iLookSexyNaked.com today. Do you need to step up your dating game? If so, go to MrLocario.com and become a Mr. Locario member. Mr. Locario members get exclusive dating advice from the bad boy of the dating game, Mr. Locario, every month. To become a member, go to MrLocario.com and click on the membership tab on the homepage. That's MrLocario.com. MrLocario.com. Join today. Are you an actor who needs headshots? Do you have a special event coming up and you need a photographer? Do you have a wedding coming up and you want to capture those special moments? If you answered yes to any of these questions, you need to go to pavionphoto.com right now. That's PAVION photo.com for the best in photography services. Are you about to get married? Would you like to capture your marriage on video by the best videographers around? If so, make sure you go to tceweddings.com. That's tceweddings.com for the best in wedding videography.
You're listening to content developed by the GoPro Radio Network, the fastest growing network in the galaxy. GoPro Radio Network. Listen to the voices in your head.
Yeah. What's poppin'? You guys are tuned into the Sexy Party Show on the GoPro Radio Network. What's going on? So we got to call in real quick. 251. You're on the Sexy Party Show. Tito. What's poppin'? It's Tito. What's going on? What's going on, my dude? So what's your thoughts on Donald Sterling and everything like that? What you think? You say you wasn't surprised? Uh-huh. Right. Yeah. That's the thing too. People, they don't get that. It's like, everybody. It's all connected. All these people who mad at him, there's like who's not like him that's in his position. Right. You see what I'm saying? Right. So that's how it is. I'm gonna put you on hold real quick, Tito.
Yeah,
stay on the line.
We're gonna talk about porn too.
We're gonna talk about some crazy shit. But what I wanted to touch on was your point that you said before we started airing the show, is that you said notice nobody is talking about the infidelity of Donald Sterling.
Because this guy is married.
Right.
If I'm not mistaken. Please call in and correct me if I'm wrong.
Right.
But they kept calling this woman his wife.
Right.
And then when they explained the story about how he got caught, they said his girlfriend gave the tape to TMZ.
Right.
So I'm like...
And they were saying his mistress, that the girl was his mistress.
So how come nobody's yelling at this motherfucker and telling him he needs to go to rehab?
Right.
Because he got a wife and a girlfriend.
Right.
And Tiger Woods needed to go to rehab. Right. And the other nigga that cheated on Sandra Bullock needed to go to rehab. Right. And what's going on?
It's because the money, like we said earlier, everything is about money. Infidelity.
Doesn't Tiger have money too?
Right, but he don't. But he's black.
Tiger, and he look.
Tiger has money. He's black. I got you.
Plus,
there's athletes.
Right.
And then there's a nigga that signs the athlete's check.
Right.
Guy.
Yeah. So it got to that point, because we were saying before, infidelity is a poor man's problem. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
If you're poor, if your money's not long, your chick's gonna complain.
Yep.
If your money is long, she ain't got nothing to say.
Right? Because doesn't every year Puffy take Kim Porter and the kids out on the yacht?
I don't really follow Puffy.
Yeah, Puffy, he takes Kim Porter, his baby mom, out on the yacht, and they're all out here, and I'll be damned if he ain't still plowing it down.
Right.
But then next week, who's on the yacht with Puffy?
Right.
Cassie.
Right. And you know what's funny? Like,
and nobody bats an eye. It's like,
and now you know what's funny? They're saying in the sound room, how do you fuck with Donald Sterling? He's all old and saggy. And this goes to show when there's money involved,
it doesn't matter.
It don't matter.
It doesn't matter, and his Viagra is constant.
Exactly.
Poor people gotta have a.
No, it does not matter to you. No. But spend the day with Donald Sterling, and you'll see.
But his mistress or the girlfriend, she's like weird looking though. Yeah, I don't understand
it.
Like
a man.
Okay, but somebody posted that cartoon character or whatever fictional character, and she looks just like it.
She just looks horrible. Like, I'm just like, God damn, man.
She looks like something.
But see,
I don't know what it is, but it's strange looking.
Yeah, but see, with Donald Sterling,
but then when you dress it up,
right?
It looks okay. Put a $2,000 dress on it. It looks okay.
No, it doesn't. She need to get her hair done or something. Or,
right. But
see, she looks like she got Brillo. Like she's trying to straighten it, but it's just not working.
But see, this is a lesson for you guys out there who think tricking and just having money is gonna make everything okay. You can it'll make it easier for you to get chicks as far as chicks is going to fuck with you because you're rich. But you have to have the game on top of it, or you're gonna lose everything.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because wasn't somebody telling us that she recorded the shit because he needed her to record his talks?
Yeah, him being a businessman.
Right.
Well, this is the story I got. Him being a businessman, he always needs to record a lot of his conversations because most of his conversations is with business people.
Right.
So he has like some type of thing set up where I think she helps him.
She helps him record
his
just in case he forgets
his
something.
Conversations to see if he might forget something, a detail in a deal or whatever.
Right.
So she used that to her advantage. Now, here's the backstory. Maybe true, may not be true.
Right.
But there was some issue between her and the wife.
Right.
The wife was trying to get some money out of her.
Uh-huh.
For whatever.
Uh-huh.
Right? Maybe that's when the infidelity shit started.
Right.
So she was trying to insulate and protect herself by getting money from selling his conversations.
Wow.
Because he always be saying this racist shit.
Wow.
Because let's be clear, like he has lawsuits before, like years upon years, where he's said a lot of racist shit. Like they know it's on record that he had like housing units,
right?
And he bought out or moved out all the black and Hispanic people just to move in white people.
But Donald Trump does that all the time.
But that's what I'm saying.
These
guys do that all the time.
You know what? I just got an epiphany.
Because they have money, nothing matters.
I had an epiphany.
Yeah.
White folks want to get money.
Right.
So they could call you a nigger, and you can't do shit about it.
That,
I'm telling you, that it ain't nothing. They want to be so rich, just so they could say fuck you,
right to your face.
That's it.
And he used to do that to some of the players on the Clippers.
Right.
Baron Davis almost fucking lost it one day because he was sitting on the sideline, yelling some bullshit to him.
Wow.
I don't know if people who know Baron Davis, but he was a point guard for the Clippers for a while until he got injured and he couldn't do it anymore. But he almost fucking strangled this dude like on some Sprewell shit. That's probably why Sprewell strangled that coach.
Right.
Remember that old story?
Yeah,
exactly.
These old rich white men and whatever, they got you. Basically, you are a horse in a stable.
Right.
And sometimes they end up treating you
your
as such.
Right.
At
the end
your
of
property.
The day,
your fucking
property.
You still a slave.
Right.
These niggas is on the auction block. You think the NBA draft is just yeah, because no, it's a fucking auction block, just like it was back in the day.
Same shit.
And nothing's changed, homie.
Same shit.
Nothing's changed. They just changed the money amounts. But like I said, there's the athlete and then the nigga that signs the checks.
I got it.
You ain't got no money. You got millions. There's probably a clause in your contract that says no, you can't go to the hood and fucking start a community program to make your city better.
Right.
You can't go to the hood and buy out all the Chinese and liquor stores and put black people in them so we could fucking keep the money in our community. You can't do that.
Right.
The only thing you could do is you could do charity shit with
buy your bling.
You could buy cars and jewelry, and then you could do shit with NBA Cares. That's all you can do.
Right. So on that note, let's move on because it's we could talk about this shit all day. But we're gonna move on to Anita because Anita has some pleasurable shit to talk about. You feel me?
All right. So since we're talking about porn this week, I decided to discuss a woman's sexuality. It was written by a woman. So before, this is really interesting. I really enjoyed this.
Should I get the whole shut the fuck up button ready?
No, you should not, because you're going to kind of agree with some of the stuff that...
yeah, we'll see.
You will. Okay, so it's 10 points. I linked this on my Facebook page, Pleasurable Addictions. Go there, like the page, share what I share with you, share with a friend. Nice. So, before I get into this, there's again, Netflix, love it, and there's a movie called Hysteria, and it deals with women and their sexuality, and how before if a woman even enjoyed sex, she was considered crazy. So that's what that is all about. And
that
how
no wonder y'all so fucked up.
That still happens today.
What?
Shit.
All right, my ass. Okay, so there are 10 different points to this lady's article, but I want to cover. Some of them really blend in together, but there are a few that I really want to point out. Number one, don't believe the hype. Sexuality is a part of our culture. It shapes who women are. So sexuality. It's shaped by history. So like I said, 100 years ago, if a woman enjoyed sex, it was considered she was mentally disturbed. Now today, if you don't enjoy sex, you're called you're dysfunctional.
Barren. You're a cool bitch. Sorry.
I'm gonna pinch you. Number two, this goes great with our topic tonight, and the stance that I'm going to take about women in porn is our desire appears to be desirable but exceeds desire itself. Let me explain that to you. Women, because of this whole society issue that we place on women in their own sexuality, women, not saying this applies to all women, but women may not necessarily want sex, but the desire to appear that they want sex. So, like, I mean, you know how they say a woman with the short dress on?
Right.
It's all, she wants to create the illusion that she is all about the sexiness. But you guys say it all the time, and she's dressed a certain way, and you try to holler at her, she's like, nope, that's good. Keep on moving. So I thought that concept in itself was like, really? Is that the way we work? We really don't want it, but we want men to want us.
Yeah, because you want the attention. You don't
want the attention whore.
You don't want the dick. You want the attention.
They. Right, got you.
Oh, so you okay?
Anita's different.
I'm different.
That's why she's on the Sexy Party Show on the GoPro Radio Network. Listen to the voices in your head.
So point 3, 4, and 5. And 6 pretty much say the same thing. But number 3, I want to point that one out. It says ditch the rom-com. So in women, they have this idea of romance being a certain thing. Yeah. You know, guy's gonna come in on the white horse. He's gonna save me.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
To that notion.
Oh, okay, got you.
The white horse notion.
You're about to get bitch slapped up in here. So the reality of our women's expectation, it doesn't really suit the concept behind relationships. Right. So number 4, 5, and 6 talks about how a woman's low desire is linked to 2 things. One, having a family, having a job, which we know that you guys blah blah blah. And it's men will have, I'll say this part. Men will have us believe as women that our low sex drive means there's something wrong with us. Right. But in actuality, a lot of women suffer from low sex drive, low libido. So
they haven't met Miles Cunningham.
Whatever. And then there's the sex in marriage. If a couple has been married, especially a monogamous couple, if they've been in a relationship for a long time, there are going to be some lows in their sex life.
You get tired of the same dick and the same
You know
pussy.
what? I had a coworker who said to me,
that's why marriage don't make no goddamn sense.
If you've been with a woman for 20 years, and let's say that's even a woman, if that's the only man she's been with, there's but so many times you can unwrap that present and it can be. I was like, that makes so much sense.
Yeah, it's true. That's why I believe in threesomes.
Right, and that's why I believe in open relationships and fucking other people.
You know what?
See, I could love someone and want to be with them,
but
we gotta do threesomes,
right?
Because we need new shit.
Exactly.
But no new niggas though.
And that's where we would fall apart, cause
shut the fuck up.
We all know that if you bring threesome to my table,
right,
I'm gonna say I'm fine with that.
But
we do the male threesome first.
Right. And on that note, we got to take a break, people. It's time. You guys are listening to the Sexy Party Show on the GoPro Radio Network. Holla at us.
Break.
For love.
We interrupt this broadcast to bring you a great opportunity. If you have a product or a service, a talent, or something important to say, now's your chance to have your very own radio show. Whether you're just starting out, a veteran looking for a professional platform to enhance your presentation, the GoPro Radio Network is the premier place to cultivate and share new and exciting content. We'll help you to grow your audience and keep it growing long after your first broadcast. Now you have a voice. Call 212-696-8562 today or visit www.goproradio.com and you'll be amazed at how easy and affordable it is to have your very own show on the fastest growing network in the galaxy. GoPro Radio Network. Listen to the voices in your head.
You're listening to content developed by the GoPro Radio Network, the fastest growing network in the galaxy. GoPro Radio Network. Listen to the voices in your head.
Yo, what's poppin', people? You tune back into the Sexy Party Show on the GoPro Radio Network. Calling numbers 347-308-8977, 347-308-8977. So we're back, and this part of the show is called The Dirty Sexy Truth, and Miles Cunningham is not even prepared to play the music.
Wait, hold on.
Easily distracted.
I could play something. Wait, hold on. Wait. Let's do this.
Right. Or are you hard? I mean, blowjobs don't count. That's just like kissing someone, you know? And anal's cool. I mean, guys don't mind as long as they get to stick it in somewhere. But your virginity? That's a sacred hole, you know?
Let's start talking dirty.
All right. Yeah. So we got a guest in the building, people. We got my dude Telly. Telly is an author. He has a book coming out called Appetite for Sex. What's poppin', man?
Loving life.
Chilling. Telly think he's too cool for school.
Loving life. That's how we get it done.
Exactly. He got the radio voice already down pat. So today we're gonna be talking about porn and does porn affect, relationships?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Does it make it better? Does it make it worse?
And how it might affect your appetite for sex.
Exactly.
Right. Well, I think that with porn,
right.
First of all, with men, they have the appetite is just amazing. So what happens is, it's hard for them to just hone in on one dish. So it's a thing where even if they love chicken,
right?
Okay.
And we sure do love chicken.
Right, even fried chicken, baked chicken, barbecue chicken, fricasseed chicken.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? We love it all. But every once in a while, okay, we want some Italian.
Right.
We want some Asian.
Yes.
We want some Mexican.
Yes.
Okay. Now porn
and some arroz con pollo.
Exactly.
Yeah, and so what happens is porn is like a virtual meal.
Right.
Okay. And it's a safe way.
Yeah.
Women why does he have to look at porn? You know what I mean? It's like, hey, listen. He's eating something, but it's just in his mind.
Right.
It's just in his mind.
Right. He's just watching the Food Channel.
Yeah,
exactly.
That's all he's doing. So bam, Miles, you got it. That's it. He's just watching the Food Channel.
Oh, let's talk about food. And so, what's the name of your book?
Appetite for Sex.
Right.
And it uses food metaphors to explain how the male sexual appetite controls the way he lives and loves.
Give us a little like throw something out that you got in the book. You know what I mean?
Well, first of all, what happens is everybody has an appetite.
Right.
Women have an appetite, men have an appetite. Now, the difference is that we all have a different amount of an appetite.
Mm-hmm.
So where you might have a pizza and some person will eat one slice.
Right.
Some people may want half the pizza and some people may want the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I think what women often don't get is that a man's appetite is slightly different.
Right.
In the sense that, first of all, when they're young, they tend to want to eat everywhere.
Right.
You know what I mean? They want to try this, they want to try that, they want to try the other. As they get older, it becomes more of a quality thing.
Right. It's true.
Than a quantity thing.
That is true.
You know.
Right.
But you still have that appetite. You still want to eat somewhere else every now and then.
Right.
Now, some men are better to stick to a diet. They're better able to stick to a diet than others.
Right.
And the key is for a woman to figure out, hey, does this man match my appetite?
Right. Yes, I feel you on that.
And does this man match my appetite? And also, does he want to stick to a diet?
Right.
Does he,
right.
Is he able to?
Right.
That's some real shit, man.
Yeah.
Yo, I like the metaphor.
I'm so. Like,
she's like, I want the buck.
Okay,
No,
right.
because no, it's real though. Because it's like I think a lot of women don't understand it, and especially when we talk about porn. I know a lot of women. Like I saw this movie where it was a documentary, and they had these guys see if watching porn would affect their marriage and shit, right?
Yeah.
So some of the women, it was like these three couples, and one of the ladies in a couple, she was mad that her husband was watching porn, and she's like having the whole, why do you have to watch porn, and aren't I enough, and blah, you know, that whole thing.
Yeah.
And it's like porn, you know, because this is the thing, porn for us is like I was watching the porn the other day with my girl, and I was just like, well, porn is really for guys. Like women can enjoy the shit too, whatever, but it's really for guys. This is why you could turn on a porno and it's in the middle of the scene. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't care how they got. We don't care how the fuck she's.
Let me tell you something.
You know what I'm saying?
Let me tell you something I notice about women when you watching porn with them.
Right.
And I hate this shit. They will literally comment about shit that don't have nothing to do with the sex.
Right.
They'd be like, "Oh my God, why do they use those curtains?" I mean, why is she wearing that dress? It doesn't go with her lipstick. I can't watch this. This is just, and we sitting there trying to. But what you said about appetite, man, I'm gonna tell you, like because all this technology shit is fucked up.
Yeah.
So I'll start at one video, and I'll go, like, I'll, get something going.
Right.
Then I'll go somewhere else.
Yeah.
Then I'll go somewhere else.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Yo, it's crazy.
Right.
I will, before I get to where I'm trying to get to.
Right, you already done.
I watch like 6 damn, not all videos, but I'm cutting through.
Right.
Like, at this point in the time, I want to see a 69. And then I want to see her riding. And then I don't want to see this white bitch no more. I want to see this Asian bitch.
Right.
And then I don't want to see this Asian bitch no more. I want to see the Spanish bitch.
Right.
And all of that will happen in the same sitting.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And then there are times though where I could spend a whole week on the same scene.
Right.
It's true.
Lord. Yeah.
It's true. So wait, Anita, what do you think about all this porn, and does it affect ladies? Does it affect men? What's your thoughts on that?
Despite my open-mindedness about sex, I feel that if you're somebody like myself and you're there already and you understand the concept and understand where you're coming from, it makes perfectly good sense to me. But what's that young lady who went to Duke? Bella Knox.
Yeah. Bella Knox, yeah.
Bella Knox made a really interesting point when people said, why porn to support yourself? Bella said she had been watching porn since she was 12 years old.
Oh, shit.
So, Bella's not the only one. Especially young men. But let's assume that out of every 100 girls, 50 of them, and that's even a big number, has seen porn.
Right.
I don't think I support women in porn and young women watching porn because it gives them negative information about sex. It gives them negative notions about sex. And it's about body image.
Right.
It makes them think that all men want a certain type of woman.
Right.
Young girls will judge themselves based on what they see in porn. It makes they will have these notions that
no, but they have a lot of different porn.
Yeah, there's a lot of different porn. But the one, wait. But
milk.
the average porn is the porn that you guys were talking about. The one with the skinny hoe. She's white and she has an orgasm as soon as he sticks it in.
No,
real sex isn't like that.
I heard that the most watched porn is interracial. Is that true? I don't know if any could.
Probably. No. The most watched porn is child porn.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's sad, but
what the fuck is wrong with you?
That's the most watched porn.
I know that, for me, I actually like amateur porn.
Oh,
amateur
right.
Amateur porn. So it's not about that perfect chick with the false titties, you know what I mean, with the silicone.
Right.
I want a real woman.
Right.
And I want to see real people having sex.
Oh, I did research that.
Or masturbation.
Right.
Female on female porn was the highest rated.
What?
Yeah, it was.
That shit is so lame.
And some of the studies that I read, like GQ magazine and Men's Health, actually said that there are a lot of articles that actually say porn works against a couple in marriage.
Really?
Yeah.
What is all this propaganda?
Say, guys. I know what you guys say.
It's
I'm
all
just saying. I did the research, and that's what the research said.
Let me tell you something. I found. Let me see. Hold on. Just checking. Okay. In my last relationship, right? It was something that my girlfriend told me that she wanted to squirt, right? So we had come close a lot of times, and we was doing stuff. I went online, this website that I usually go to, and I typed in how to make a girl squirt.
Right.
And there was this dude there with this chick. She had fake titties or whatever, but the point was he had her on the couch, and this dude really did an instructional video on how he makes girls squirt.
Right.
So he showed these things that he did with his fingers, what parts of the vagina he touched, how he touched it, what he did with his tongue, how he didn't just say lick the clitoris. He told you how he licked the clitoris, right? And he was very descriptive. I tried that shit that night, and I was mopping up the floor. Do you understand what I'm saying?
See, porn is educational.
When used like that as a couple.
But that's what I'm about to say. I think it still depends on the person, because everything depends on the person, right? Because the sound room was saying, there's a lot of variety in porn. You have to search for what you want, and you also have to communicate with your mate,
right?
Yeah.
Because I communicated with my mate. She said, I want to figure this shit out, how to squirt. And I said, hey, let's figure it out. I went on there. I even showed her the video. She was like, oh, that looks interesting. And once we finished with the video, we tried it, and it happened. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Most people, like you said, they see the bullshit, and they see the chick orgasm after just a couple of strokes. That's not how sex is. You have to communicate. And you have to find things in porn that work for you, because there's romantic porn, there's massage porn,
usually,
that's that female friendly
it's the
garbage.
Ones directed by, you know what, to hell it is. It's usually directed by females.
Oh my
God. There's a lot of good porn directed by females. There's this lady Jules Jordan Sparks. Her name is, and she used to be a porn star, and she came into directing. Jill Kelly used to be a porn star, now she's a director, and she does a lot of stuff where she always says she likes to put actors together that actually have a chemistry already. So she makes them do a lot of kissing, and me personally, I love that shit.
Builds up the romance, which women, again, it's delusional.
Because for me, self-love is very romantic. I really, I love myself. I'm sorry, I really do.
And I think that it's a thing where you have to, as you were saying, Miles, you have to find that porn that she likes. There's something out there that she's gonna like.
Right.
Okay.
Are you going to be comfortable with what she likes?
Well, I would correct you just a little bit, if I may, that you both like.
Yeah.
It's a team effort, right?
Right.
I don't think I can find that though, because the shit, and also too, because like the way I look at porn is specific. Like I go on, I fast forward, I look for the part, and then I do my business, and then I go on to other things.
Yeah, sometimes
your girl, she wants to find some storyline all the time, and she has to relate to the characters.
Is there one with the pizza guy?
Exactly.
Well, see, there's porn that you want to watch with her,
right? And then the ones that you want to watch by yourself.
Yeah. And that kind of porn is the porn where it's called self-serve.
Right.
You know what I mean? You're eating for one.
Exactly. Well, hold on that note, we got to take a break real quick. We're going to come back. We're going to be talking more about some porn people. All right, you guys are listening to the Sexy Party Show on the GoPro Radio Network. Yeah.
Break. For love.
You want to know the truth, folks? Do you really want to know the truth? Well, perhaps you can't handle the truth. But if you can listen to GoPro Radio. Tune in at www.goproradio.com. Now, have I made myself clear?
GoPro Radio Network. Listen to the voices in your head. I know I do.
You're listening to content developed by the GoPro Radio Network, the fastest growing network in the galaxy. GoPro Radio Network. Listen to the voices in your head.
Yeah. What's poppin', you guys, on the Sexy Party Show on the GoPro Radio Network? What's going on? The calling number is 347-308-8977. 347-308-8977. Hold on, we got my man Tito back in the building. Tito, what's poppin', son?
Hey, man.
What's going on? So we talking about porn. Do you watch porn? Of course you do.
He does.
Who doesn't, man?
So when you do chicks that you deal with, do they get an attitude with you when you watch porn?
Oh, man. As a matter of fact, they watch porn too, so I mean, it's all good, man. We all one big happy family, one big happy porn watching fam.
Nice. That's what I'm talking about.
Nice. So do the chicks that you mess with, like, what are the types of porn that they like to watch? Do they like to watch, interracial porn? Do they like to watch, granny porn? What type of porn you guys like watching?
Granny porn.
All right. White girls, they kind of like the interracial porn thing,
Of course they would, you Mandingo.
They about watching, the interracial stuff.
Nice.
What about black girls?
Black girls, I guess they just watch porn, period.
That's what's so. I'm gonna put you on hold real quick. So that's the porn that I like is granny porn.
Really?
Fucking MILF porn.
MILF, we was gonna say that.
And I like fat chick porn. I don't know why, but I like seeing fat chicks get fucked. I don't know what it is about, cause like the fat chicks for some reason, like
more responsive.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. Yeah. What is that about?
Yeah.
Like,
I know.
Cause in real life, I'd rather a chick who's fit. But when I'm watching porn, I like to watch fat chicks get fucked.
Scientifically speaking, they say that the jiggling of flesh,
right,
in visually to a man,
right,
stimulates him. It stimulates his arousal more than just, the actual seeing the flesh ripple.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
But the thing, like, I don't watch fat chick porn.
Right.
But I like having sex with fat chicks. Because, number one, I really, like, head is like one of my most favorite things in the world.
Oh, and fat chicks give
the best fucking head.
And why is that?
Because they have to.
They love putting shit in their mouth.
You know what?
That's why they do.
They have to give good head.
Whatever.
That's one. And I think the fat forces the walls of the vagina together, so it's usually tight.
No, I think it's because fat chicks have something to prove. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
because they be like, "Oh, you think you like them skinny bitches? Let me show you." I'm telling you, that's why they give the best head.
I cannot.
So wait, do y'all think like porn, like messes up, because we talk about relationships or whatever, and I always keep hearing that porn is disrespectful to women and it's objectifying and women are treated badly in porn.
I was gonna come back to the one point on here where it says you shut the fuck up. It says that porn is about men's pleasure. Whenever you see porn, they spend like 2.5 seconds on oral pleasure, unless it's about oral sex directed to the woman. They don't.
Nobody want to see no guy going down on no chick.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
We don't want to see that shit.
Yeah, we do.
But if it's real porn, that's what I'm saying.
Right.
The thing is,
you gotta do more porn research, baby.
Seriously. Yeah.
There's a lot more
thing.
good porn out there.
There is so much.
I see my fair share of porn on a weekly basis. Thank you very much. Okay. Not the only one touching yourself.
So yeah, I mean, and in my book, Appetite for Sex, what we explain is the fact that even though a woman may be upset with her man, he's not going out eating somewhere else.
Right.
Do you want to keep him at home,
right,
where he's just using his mind, or do you want him out on the street eating something and bringing something home that he shouldn't?
Right.
So, just let him have his meal by himself, his little fantasy, you know what I mean? It's like Miles is saying, he's just watching the Food Network.
Right.
You know what I mean? He's just watching the Food Network.
I know when I watched HSN.
What's HSN?
Home Shopping Network. Man. And I can sit and watch it. Let's say I watch it for 6 hours. Out of the 5 hours, I'm good. I'm like, I'm not going to buy anything. Then all of a sudden, I'm like, I want that. And I do think that, again, we're going to go back to the Madonna whore syndrome. There's certain things that a man is going to do at home with his wife. Then he's going to see something in a video and goes, my wife, my girlfriend, I'm not going to do that with her, but I'll gladly do that with that girl I ride the train with every day. I'm just saying.
So what's wrong with
that? That I would say to you that is a sign of a not so healthy or a relationship that is lacking communication.
True, but this is reality. Like a lot.
But why?
Men do that. And even women do that. I've been guilty of not wanting to do certain things with certain men.
This is why I am the way I am.
Right.
You know what? Who cares?
No. Listen to me.
Where's my button?
Listen to me for a second. I was having a conversation with somebody about this the other day, because I have this thing that do you know how some guys, they have their spiel where they, hey, what's your name? What's your sign? My thing is, after we get through the small talk, I ask a woman to grade her sex life.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, I always get either one or two reactions. Either I get a woman who can have a conversation such as that, or I get a woman who judges me and shuns me, and the conversation is over.
Right.
But this is why I need to have that conversation. I need a woman who is in tune with herself sexually, that she can have a conversation like that, because let's just say we do get together.
Right.
I don't wanna not do something with you. If I'm with you,
you want to make shit happen.
I want to see that bitch in the street that I would go crazy and buck wild with. Imagine all that shit, and then come home and say, "Baby, I just had an idea." And try it out with my woman.
Absolutely.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
But that's just now. Not to say that if that bitch in the street wasn't giving me the opportunity, I wouldn't take it.
Right.
Because I'm still a man, like whatever. But my ideal desire is to come home and do it with you, and I don't want no roadblocks and hang-ups between us. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's just messed up, son.
I often say to women, listen, it's about this. As you said, you put it out on the table and you say, listen, this is the way I eat.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
I like to eat a lot. Do you like to eat a lot? Because if you like to eat one slice of the pizza and I like to eat the whole thing, we're going to have a problem. You got to eat as much or close as much as like I like to eat.
And you got to be able to tell her too, but like I'm a messy eater. Yeah. Like I love when shit get all over my mouth.
Right.
And you know.
Yeah.
I got you.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Realistically, women are very rarely are women and men on the same page sexually.
You gotta talk.
You gotta put it out there right up front.
But I told.
That's why I'm so cool with that. When a woman looks at me like I'm crazy and walks away,
you're like, fuck you.
Please get the fuck away from me. Because you the type of bitch that will fuck tonight, and then tomorrow morning you'll feel like I took advantage of you. And then you call your girlfriend, and then you'll explain the story to her, and then she'll be like, yeah, girl, I think he took advantage of you. Next thing I know, some fucking detective is calling my phone, talking about Mr. O'Connor, Mr. whatever. Mr. Cunningham, we need you to come down to the precinct and answer some questions.
Right.
Because you felt uncomfortable with your own fucking sexuality.
And that's why women should watch more porn.
That's why y'all should watch more porn.
Get used to the fact. Get used to getting cum in your face. That's all I'm saying.
No.
I'm just saying, because this is the thing, like, I feel like the whole, like, who started that? Nutting on the face. Like, how did that start in porn? Like, we need to research this shit. Because, I think what happened is that with the first porno, you know what I'm saying? The guy was, whatever, and he's about to nut, and he just nuts on her, because it's like, in that realm, it's like you are just the sexual object. You know what I'm saying?
Male's pleasure porn.
Right.
About
You know what I'm saying?
And I mean, I think that actually they call that the money shot.
Right.
And it's actually to prove that this sex is
real.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
That she's fully submitting, she's not uncomfortable, and she's with it.
Yeah, and that he's really having sex. And yeah, so they call that the money shot.
Right.
But I think that if you're talking about couples, okay, you're talking about the kind of sex that both people kind of feel good about. Now, what you do on your own, you know what I mean? That's something that, that's on your own thing.
Right.
So, as you said, if you want to watch, bald-headed, one-eyed granny porn.
Exactly.
Speaking of which, you know what gets me? The porn where they, in the title, because it's not really true, but in the title where it says, stepmom fuck stepson,
right,
or like your friend comes over and fucks your mom or something, that type of shit. I like that type of shit. Like, that shit is the best.
And that's the thing, is that kind of porn is something that for men, that's their own thing,
right?
You know what I mean? And it's not even you
don't
even want your woman around,
right? Like the coming on the face is a man's thing. Like we need, because it is, when we look at porn, we're just like, I need to get my nut. I don't need no cuddling. I don't need no talking. I don't need none of that shit. I just need to fully. I have to become a misogynist asshole. All that shit you say. I need to be free to be that guy while I'm watching porn. Forget all your feelings. Forget what you thought.
So can couples watch porn if that's the way you really feel about it?
Yes, but after that, just chill.
Anita, how do you feel about cum on the face?
I don't like it.
You don't like it?
You know how I feel about cum. Period. It stays in the condom.
But it helps too.
What the hell ever.
It does. They say it helps the skin.
It does. It really does.
Okay, whatever.
Oh my God, that is horrible. But before we go, where can people find you? When's the book coming out? Like, let people know what's popping.
The book should be out and finished by the end of the year. But you can go on my Facebook page and check it out. It's a Facebook fan page. It's called Appetite for Sex, and it has articles. It has sometimes I do some blogging about it, but it has lots of articles that are interesting about sex and relationships, about all aspects of it, connection, how women, it gives women just a better understanding of what's going on with men, and just lets them know that men and women, we all have appetites, maybe a little different, but we still have them, and helps them to learn how to cope with that.
Nice. So guys, the moral of the story today is, just watch porn and don't come on your woman's face.
No, you gotta. But I think. Look, there's a lot more porn out there.
Right.
So all the people that have all these preconceived notions about porn, I think it doesn't have to be a detriment to your relationship. It doesn't have to be, because your relationship starts with you. So, I think porn is just like any one of pleasurable addictions toys that you bring into the room. If everything is not okay with your relationship first,
right,
you can't bring nothing into the relationship. So you can't bring the porn, you can't bring the vibrating dildo, you can't bring none of that other stuff in there.
Or the other female.
Communicate with your mate.
Right.
Yes. Know what each other wants seriously.
Yeah. Right.
Don't be afraid to talk. Like, you know, I love how cum looks on your face, honey. and you know, dear, I love it when my vagina juices get caught in your beard. It's because it's sexy.
Right. Yeah.
Like, talk about that shit.
And I understand that women have their insecurities, and sometimes it's up to a man to say to her, baby, listen,
you're sexy.
You're sexy. Okay. Even though I'm watching this porn, you know, I still want you.
Exactly. I still want to come on your face. But on that point, we gotta go, people. We got 30 seconds left. You guys tune into the Sexy Party Show on the GoPro Radio Network. We out of here. Remember, the truth is inside you. We out. Peace. Later. Yeah.
Nice.
10 seconds.